Good morning, it's MJ, and this is a general reading for the collective using the Crow Tarot, the Wise Dog, and the Grimalkin Tarot for Monday, April 6th. Hope everyone is doing well. I woke up with a lot of congestion this morning, so we're going to see how this reading goes. Bear with me. I think it's just allergies. I took my temperature. I have a normal temperature. It feels like allergies. We're in full bloom here in Seattle. The trees are in bloom. Excuse me. The flowers are in bloom. So let's see here. So if I sound more congested, if I sniffle here and there, it's going to be okay. Oops. So let's get going here and see what the crows want to bring to our awareness this morning. This is the energy that they are bringing to our awareness. Okay. And here we have this energy of the Page of Cups. I love the Page of Cups. There's an innocence to the Page of Cups. It's almost like a childlike quality. This is a time to perhaps be more open to new ideas, be more open to situations that you may have been closed off to in the past. This is a time to look for inspiration in other areas and open your heart up perhaps to people who you may not have been so inclined to let in your social circle. So the story of this crow here is that it was really hungry. I woke up and it went to the beach in search of food. And here in Seattle, on the beaches, I love when you go to the beach, like the crows are very bold. They'll just come right up to you if you're sitting and having a picnic. And so this crow was looking for food, and the tide was up, and so there really wasn't much in the way of tide pool, pickings. There were like, the crabs, there were a couple, but really it wasn't so great. So this crow finds a cup that had washed up on the beach, and to its delight, it sees that inside this cup is a fish, and he's thinking, score, I made it. This is like breakfast. And when the crow hopped up on the ledge of the cup to peck the fish up out of the cup, the fish began to talk, and it startled the crow. And the crow didn't say, well, I must be crazy because fish don't talk. The crow listened, and it gave the fish an opportunity to have its say, to say its piece. And so with that, the fish told the crow about all the wonderful treats that could be had on the other side of the beach. So this is a time where you step back from yourself, you allow a sense of wonder to come in, you allow for inspiration to be given to you through a source that you may not necessarily expect. Like you may see something as one way, and today you may realize that whatever it is that you held in your mind, your judgment of this thing, it's going to change, it's going to shift, and you're going to accept it for something that may seem a bit outlandish, or something that may seem crazy before, So pay attention to areas and people who you tend to dismiss because you may find wisdom in that person today. If there's somebody who, you just go, oh God, what would they know about this subject, right? They don't do anything remotely connected to the subject. This may be a time where you kind of go, oh, well, maybe they have some insight. They may not be completely all-knowing, excuse me, but they may be able to allow you time to process information in a way that will come up with something new. Excuse me. Okay. I did take my temperature. I am normal. I'm fine. Okay. Let's see what the dogs bring to our awareness as a result of this Page of Cups and opening up our heart and taking on more of a childlike wonder here. We have the 8 of Swords. And so, you know, this may be a time where you do go in a little bit, you know, you go inward and you think about areas where you have been closing yourself off, areas perhaps where you've been not willing to face a situation. So however this Page of Cups comes in for you, they're going to help, I think, shine a light perhaps on an area that that you may have hoped would go away, or a situation that you don't want to deal with. And it's going to free up the chatter in your brain that can keep us locked in place, you know? It's like where we're sitting here in this beautiful field here by these birch trees, which symbolize growth and coming into yourself. We have this crow that's sitting on, I want to say this pup's name is Reagan, on Reagan's head, and it's trying to kind of pull out that insight. You know, it's trying to get that poor pup to see, using its mind's eye, the possibilities, and to clear up the chatter. So however this looks, this, you know, for you, know that you may be finding inspiration that's going to help you clear this up. It's going to help you figure out how to release yourself from this cage that you've put yourself in. And it's going to help clear those crows from those trees here. We have these two crows kind of playing with each other here, where they bring insight. So interesting how the crow comes back here. And you can see like how this dog has this very serene look on his face. You know, he's not feeling necessarily anxious, or he's not feeling a need to struggle away, but at the same time it's his mind that's keeping him in this place, or her place. This is a time when you're letting your own anxiety perhaps, or your own beliefs keep you locked down. So keep in mind that this crow here, this Page of Cups, when he shows up or she shows up today, pay attention to where she sits for you. You know, I mean, this could be, it could be as something as simple as a TV show that you just think is a goofy TV show. You take nothing away from it before today, and then all of a sudden there's like a little nugget of wisdom in that show, and it's going to help you perhaps process whatever is keeping you in this cage. You're going to see your situation from a different perspective, and it's going to help you face the situation. It's going to help clear up that chatter. And you're going to face these swords. And these swords, you see, are, I made these swords here small, to see that you can actually overcome them. You're staying in this position because you choose to. You can actually clear yourself, clear your mind, and break free. So let's see what the cats bring to our situation this morning. And I'll be posting another update soon. I'm hoping I'll get an update either today or tomorrow from Shuffled Ink. They are just, I mean, they've been really amazing through this whole process, I have to say. And I am working on a project. I've been working on it all weekend, and I can't wait to share it with you. I think you guys, those of you who like the Grimalkin Tarot, I think you're going to love it. And if it's successful, I'll do the same thing for the Wise Dog and for the Crow Tarot. So we'll see. It takes a lot of work. I mean, I think I put in about a good solid 8 hours yesterday. Thankfully, my kiddo was very content playing video games and riding her bike. Excuse me. So let's see here. We have the Empress. I love the Empress. For those of you who have a life path number of 3, that is the Empress. That is my life path number as well. And her energy is one of knowing who she is, being confident in who she is, in her power, indulging in life and all that life has to offer. You know, enjoying the good things, you know, going outside and really appreciating the abundance that is available to every one of us when you step into the shoes of the Empress. You know, it's like chocolate tastes better, you know, because you're more up to, you know, splurge a little bit. Maybe instead of buying, you know, a regular Hershey's bar when you're in the role of the Empress, you splurge a little bit and you get one of those fancy bars that might cost twice as much, but you enjoy it so much more than, it's like, I feel like if I'm going to eat calories, I want to make sure that I'm enjoying the entire process, you know, and that is the energy of the Empress, where you just really allow for indulgence. You're kind, you're warm-hearted. You want others to feel that as well. This is not a time for feeling superior. This is a time where you want to share that love. I mean, she is all about bringing beauty into this world and allowing others to really partake in the riches that are available. So here we have, you know, like we have this Page of Cups who's going to bring you this message that's going to come in a way that you're going to have to open your eyes and your heart up a little bit for you to get it, because it's only going to come to you if you allow like a sense of childlike wonder into your world today. It's going to help you perhaps see a situation that's holding you back, that's of your own making. This is of your own beliefs. These are your own restraints right now. So, you know, if you're telling yourself, well, I don't have it in me to write a book, well, you do. That's the chatter that's going on in your head. That's what's keeping you in place. This Page of Cups is going to show you the path to how to remove yourself from this bondage, essentially. And the Empress is going to come around and she's going to instill in you this feeling of being regal. And she's going to give you that boost of energy that you're going to need to see that you are a creator, that you are somebody who can bring something into this world that is yours and yours alone. This is your talent. This is your time. And she's going to help you see the path here, that there is, you know, an opportunity for you to just become that presence, you know, that maybe a lot of us, we sort of shrink back from, you know. It puts you in the spotlight a little bit, doesn't it? When you stand up and you say, I want to make something, well, then people want to, you know, see what you're making. She's going to give you that confidence to do that. So sit on your throne, let that power, that divine feminine energy come in, because when you do, that is what is going to free you. That is what is going to be the energy that is going to help you find your way out of this energy of the Eight of Swords here. So with these two in place, I feel like you can almost see like those crows are coming up and out of the trees. They're flying away. The chatter is, you know, it's easing up a bit, you know. I mean, go inward here. You can see this dog is not, again, she's not struggling. You know, it's very peaceful. This is a time to go inward, check in with those beliefs. What's holding you back? Where can you be a creator? Where can you allow inspiration to come in and almost like, you know, provide you with the map to where you want to go. So much love, peace, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.